All right, guys. This will be the small account challenge. Day one is CMAC. I'm starting this account with about $800 that landed Friday. So this is actually the first day of live trading into the account. I have already placed the first trade, the CETX, which I am currently up only $90.72. I was not able to catch the recording of that trade because screen power. These are the leading gappers leading into the day. Um, so we have CETX, which is currently the leading gapper, and the primary focus of this challenge is the focus on stocks price between. So I have to filter this out. Let's go to winning. I had looking at this is from the previous challenge. From 10 to 20, 10 to 19.99. So CETX hit the scanners around 816. It had great momentum. It was priced a little bit above 12. It's now at $10 a share. I'm doing this challenge as realistic as possible. I'm using free charts from Webbull, which I have not even funded the account. I'm just using that free charting. So I wanted to use e-signal, but they say like, well, we can't afford e-signal because it costs $225. If we were starting all over, what would you do? So I didn't want to use TD American Trade, so I use or eCharles, so I just use Webboard charting for the charting software, and I have of course Trade Idea, and that's pretty much it. So this is where we at. This was the first day. We are using this challenge solely based off the metrics. The best time frame for trading for us doing this previous challenge was Monday. Tuesday been our best day, and the hours was between 9 to 10 a.m. 10 a.m. we made more. These are about an hour. We're gonna look at this at 15-minute increments, and about 9:45, just on 9:45, we made a little bit more. But collectively, 10 was our best hour of trading. 8's okay, $322, but like 10 is really our best hour of trading. For mid cap stocks, like I said, this is actually kind of faded down. TWG kind of faded down. Most of these stocks was priced roughly at $12 and $13 a share when I logged in. Only stock that actually still is holding up for its current value is I have no idea what's going on here. Live always they kind of mess up a ton. Is WVE, and WVE have a catalyst. Wave Life Science and announced positive data from analyzed trials and have a catalyst. But the problem is with WPE is the float is way too high. It's 134 million float. So don't really want to take that. CETX also have a catalyst, volatility change, but now that it kind of fell below the price range, my idea price range, like I could take 532 shares. I was only able to take 378 shares above 10, but now that it's below $10, I really don't want to touch it. I don't really make much money on stocks below $10, even though it's still a low leading gap. WVE TG it's priced just above $10. I could take about 493 shares of it, but I don't know. about that one either. Kind of fell down. It's below VWAP right now, so it's not really looking too enthusiastic to me. It's below VWAP. I'm not really interested. Only stock that's above VWAP is FULC, and FULC is currently priced at it's $14 and $15 a share. I can take 339 shares of it. But look, once again, it have a float of 53 million. It's the pharmaceutical company. Expect to rise. Just an annual report, no real strong headline. So it's above VWAP. The current high was 1647 on this one. Not really too enthusiastic about the stock. Number one, because like I said, one trade a day is the small account weight. I already took the one trade off the leading gapper, a CETX. And what I ask is, can I capture 10 cents a day and shut it down and come back tomorrow morning? My account value is sitting roughly around. I started the equity with $808. After today's trade, tomorrow I log in, I got $898.34. My commission was only 38 cents for this one trade. You know, that is what we're looking for. Can we make one trade a day work? And go from there. That's pretty much what I'm looking at. CETX, we can watch it at the opening, but very, very cautious because number one, we got great metrics. This is a great day. We got 10%, over 10% of our starting equity. We can come back tomorrow and then reset it. That is how the challenge go. We don't want to force it and then kind of like go down, or even if we go up, it's just I don't know if it's going to be deemed worth it today. But we will see at the opening what CETX is. CETX do. CETX, like I said, right now it's kind of fading below VWAP. It's kind of, it's not really giving you anything. Doesn't look like there's no any more interest. Had a nice move off 9, but guys, it was just trading at. It hit a high of 20 at 6 a.m. at $20.55 a share. It kind of dropped down. False breakout here at 1836 and fell all the way down. I took the entry at 12 and then it kind of faded on the back end. You can't see this on the chart. See here, 1 minute. Daily. Moving average. So yeah, you don't really see this on the my bad. On the chart here, but I actually don't even know how to. Oh, it's actually right here. So yeah, I go. So you actually can kind of see it. Kind of, like I said, I'm using free charts during this challenge. That's to me, that's what makes it a challenge. So I'm watching it kind of, like I said, I'm watching it kind of regain ground, guys, but it's below VWAP, so I'm not really interested in touching it until get back above VWAP, which VWAP is currently at 1078. You can't see the charts that I have set up. I have another screen set up here. Yeah, about $11. So right now we're just sitting patient. We're gonna see what happens at the opening, but for mid caps, it's really not really much there. I don't see MTVA just popped up. And nothing here. Low VWAP, there's nothing there. Got nice room resistance to 1281. Daily is sitting at about 818. So got the $4. Don't really see no resistance to 1184 on the daily, but I'm focusing on CETX because I have a cushion on CET. I do apologize. This video will stop in 2 minutes. I'm gonna let it run and then I'm gonna let it run to a stop, and I'm gonna try to focus on. I don't know what's going on with screen or file today. First, it wasn't letting me audio. The broadcast wasn't letting me switch it. I'm gonna see if I can switch to the broadcast. It wasn't letting me film everything. And in fact, I'm gonna do that right now on the other end. I'm gonna pause the video.